Hi, welcome back to this YouTube channel. Playing some more Anthem today, and he just hit kind of the sequence for when you set the controller down, and the background goes fuzzy, like out of focus, and then he stays in focus. And you can turn it a little bit if you want to, as long as you don't press the left stick. But the right stick, you can turn it around and get the different background photos of fuzzy. But it ends up looking pretty sharp. So that's pretty neat. I'm on free play today. Just beating any little challenge I can find. So one thing I don't like is that when you're reading these, you're getting shot. And you can't move. I can't move out of the way or anything. So that is bad game design by someone who doesn't play video games and didn't think to play the game before releasing it. They might have played it in little tiny sections, but they didn't pick up the controller and play through it. And then when they saw that something needed to be changed like that, they just said, well, skip it. Or they said, well, they need to learn how to read faster or something like that. Which is ridiculous. Because if you want to, this is like non-story. If you want to tell a story, at least let them read the plaques without being shot. Because that's just some kind of cortisol joke. You know, let's get them all worried about. They can't even read the book. You know, that's what's wrong with schools. You got people worrying about being shot and they can't read. And if they want to bring that conversation up, you know, there's other ways to do it than getting into video games and trying to prove it or something. I don't know. It seems odd. It's like it's a choice and a decision. Everything you do is a choice. Just like what's the Jeffrey Feiger? He says it's not what you stand for something when you do nothing. You know. I mean, I'm not trying to get Jeffrey Feiger involved in this video game, but it's like sometimes it's like. It's what you don't change. It's like do you want to write a paragraph and you have a bunch of typos in it, and there's two types of people. One that fixes them, and the other person that just sends it away anyway. I've been the person that sends it away anyway because I totally know and trust the person on the other line to still see light of me, even though I misspelled something. You know? Usually if it's my girlfriend, I go through and I capitalize stuff and I put a period and all that stuff for her. But everybody else, I kind of, you know, it's kind of second class to me. So this is kind of neat. Last time I came in here, I was having a hard time. They were coming at me really thick and it was hard to defeat, but this is oh, here they are, really thick. There's always that option. I love those grenades, I really do. So this is like Borderlands. But it's nice because it's not all perfectly level, because that gives a more natural feel to the game. Those guys with those lasers aren't all they're cracked up to be. You would think they're really real something, but homing missile will take care of them. I got a 35% faster recharge on those, so power up. But I liked them so much, I just I'd rather have more grenades than anything else. They had other things, you know, higher damage. Looks like he has some of his own. I got him. Nice thing is I can fly over here. I had a thought for a second I was in a different game, like how would it go at that point? I wouldn't be able to fly over. This is Horizon Zero Dawn or Tomb Raider or one of the other games. I like the games with heroines in them because my girlfriend likes playing with me, so I hope everyone can relate to that. Definitely recommend it. It's good times. So they said they built this place to keep the scorpions from migrating over the mountains. Though the inscription reads, "May our paths go ever on together in peace," the Sky Stone Lock has seen its share of violence, and in 392 outlaws have captured the lock for hijacking during the busy trading days of the Great Expansion. Scars captured the lock again in 464. They hold the Fort Tarsus side of the lock, while the path to Holiest on the other side is guarded by sentinels. Well, that's interesting. So this area is a little bit like Mad Max, which it reminds me of. Oh, I got quiet. I'm happy. Must have cleared things. It almost sounds oriental, like Asian music. So no world event here, just killing some guys for no reason. I guess they're bad. But these little collections, they often help with my to the completion of the Legionnaire challenges. So this says hold to unlock, and it's just like this crystal thing. East Valve used to be a popular meeting place for outlaws, but when the Heart of Rage started, people began to go missing, and its popularity waned. Wow. The delivery of plaques is a little bit less personal. But the face-to-face stuff, if they don't do it right, it's almost worse than a plaque, depending. Uh-oh. There we go. So I think there's a tomb in the bottom of that building. When you complete the challenges, there's 4 tombs that become available.
Tassin sent us an emergency report about them.
We got some work here. The thrill of the hunt. I'm telling you, it's underrated. These guys that get all the women, they know all about it. They love it. They're the ones breaking all the hearts, though.
Watch yourself.
I guess I'm a little guilty myself at times, but... Oh, I felt that one. You guys had some teeth on 'em. This is a nice little area to play in. I think I've been here already once. Alright, is that a friend? I'm not sure that's a friend or foe. He looks like a friend, possibly. Defend the agent. So that's what I'm here to do. I got your back, lady. Alright. I love fireworks. I just saved $60 on one of those big packs. Huge 500 gram cakes. That paid for the whole game. Although they're usually 2 for, especially this time of year, 2 for 60. Good ones are 90. Okay, let's do some melee. This guy only melees like once. You can keep pressing the button and he won't keep meleeing. He'll just kind of sit on it for a minute. I feel like I've completed a very similar challenge.
The agent's in trouble. There's still time.
Oh, I'm about to have my ultimate ability. I need it bad. Something for everybody. She's gonna die.
Corvus, thank you.
All right. Another world event complete. You know, I do see what they mean about just the mundane storyline and just here's something to do. We'd create an enemy and we dropped them here with our program, and then we have some enemies over here. We drop them in there, and here's a person to protect, or here's a thing to protect, and it's kind of the same thing over and over, which is okay. I mean, it's like that's the game, right? But it's no grand epic adventure like you would want. It's no And with all the work into these graphics, that's what gets you. But the graphics alone, if you have the higher end machine, it's pretty amazing. I mean, look, they must have just outsourced the whole thing, because it's just that, or they didn't. One of the two. But somewhere they got lazy on the boardroom meeting about what the game was going to entail and the storytelling. It's almost like a non-story so far. But maybe it'll get stronger. Maybe they just want to get me out in the world and seeing the graphics. But it's very detailed, and there's a lot there. I'm still happy to play it, though, I gotta tell you. I really like the weapons. I think they're going to get better. They're almost extreme. So now it's saying server shutdown. Now this is what I don't get. Server will shut down in 2 hours. So what, do we all have a time limit? Why is the server going to shut down in 2 hours? Is there a certain time of day that they always shut down? And why isn't there a memo about it? Like, they expect me to go to their website and try to Google this, which is every reason I don't have a PC, is because I don't want to Google every problem I have. I want it to be self-fixing. I want it to be self-updating, and let my money do the work and just buy it. Because if they can make the chip, if they can make the RAM, me plugging the things together is nothing. It's like, it's a neat ability, but it's not like I could take any credit for the system. So I don't understand what the 2 hour mark is. And I've been getting that every time I play it now. It says, the server's going to shut down in 2 hours. And I don't know what that's about. Is that part of the gameplay? Is that part of the server that runs his suit? There needs to be more explanation on what the heck that is. Because this is just the type of thing you don't get in other games. No one says anything about a server. You don't have to log in. But these graphics are phenomenal. Those steps over there look really neat. If this looks this good on the Xbox, I can't imagine what the next gen is going to look like. And it's too bad they don't do a 6 times console generation, where every generation is 6 times better, has 6 times more power. Because honestly, when you double power, the graphics only get so much better. It's kind of like the speed of an airplane. You have to have 8 times the power to go twice as fast. I think it kind of applies here due to the 3 dimensions. If you want twice as good graphics, you need 8 times the power, maybe 6, because they were doing about 6. So a console upgrade from 6 to 10 teraflops, or even 6 to 12, is going to be noticeable, but it's not going to be like night and day. It's kind of like PS4 and PS4 Pro. I mean, that is a bit night and day, but it's only double. And imagine if we were going 6 every time. But it's nice to not be so far behind that when you get the new system comes out, everyone that has the old system is somehow the second-class citizen all of a sudden. And it's nice that that's the upside to it, I think. Is that, oh, you're playing in 10 teraflop, well, I'm playing in 6. Well, that's not so bad. Let's play, My system can keep up. We got the same game. So it's almost like a cell phone. Oh, you got the new cell phone. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to wait a little bit, And it's not like, oh, you're playing that old garbage. We need to throw those all in the trash or put them in the retro bin. And if you find somebody that's wanting to go retro on video gaming, we can get out all the old the game pads. We'll call them game pads and all that. So, but this is just fun to be in. This here, which is the way to go. And the music's nice. And I think there's a tomb around here somewhere. This could be it. Is this a tomb? Oh, it's a brick wall. Holy smokes. So the tombs are placed in areas like this where you have to go down. But here's something I can use. at some point you you beat the Legionnaire challenges on accident just by fumbling around, going around shooting anything that walks. You might have to think about it. Here, this is the door.
Before you, aspirant, stands the resting place of Legionnaire Cariff, guardian of the dawn. Your worth has been measured and found wanting.
So my worth has been measured and found wanting. And I can't open the door yet. So, there it is. Not open yet. But I will be back. Once that is... I just have a little bit more to go. Completed tasks. Those are the ones I finished. So this is the one I would need. Trail of Cariff. So I need combo triggers to open that. That's all I need. I think that's killing more than one person at once, like some kind of combo. So I have to work on doing more combo triggers. And then that will open, and that'll be fun. It'll be fun to get into one of the tombs, because I've heard a lot about it. And I've been busy making videos, so I can't just blow through the game and then say it sucks later. I have to make a video, put it on the internet. I get to when I want to. So if you're watching this, thank you for watching. I do have an eBay store called GB Hatchery. I'll leave a link in the description. And also, I have an affiliate that I promote, Seller Warehouse. Thank you guys for everything. I appreciate it. And that's going to be it for this video. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.